Are you struggling to win in XP lane? For today's video, I'm going to show you the bad habits you keep doing. Let's get into it. Number 1 is ignoring the turtle fight. You're too focused on farming or pushing your lane, and you don't rotate when your team is fighting for an objective like the turtle, or lord, or a team fight near mid. It is bad because turtle fights happen early and are very important. Winning them gives your team gold, EXP, and map control. If you're still in lane farming while your team is outnumbered at the turtle, they might lose the fight. And now the enemy has turtle buff, gold lead, and maybe a kill too. Number 2 is tanking damage for no reason. You're taking poke damage, turret shots, or skill shots from the enemy laner without gaining any advantage. No kill, no wave clear, no zoning, no turret damage. Just pointless damage taken. If you're low HP, you can't contest the wave or rotate for turtle fights. If you keep getting poked, you have to retreat, giving your opponent a free wave or turret plating. When you're low HP from poking around too much, it's an easy gank and kill for their jungler. So don't waste your health for nothing. Be smart to win the game. Bad habit number 3 is wasting ult or spells on minions. Wasting ult or spells on minions is one of the most common mechanical misplays X-Planers make. You use your ultimate or main damage skills just to clear minions faster, usually out of habit or impatience, and then you're left with nothing when a fight breaks out. It is bad because it leaves you with no skills in real fights. If right after you waste your ult on minions, the enemy jungler or mid shows up, now you can't fight back or escape. If enemies see you use your ult on minions, they know you're not a threat for 20+ seconds. Sometimes enemies will walk up after seeing you use your spell. If you had your ult or main skill ready, you could have punished or killed them. So don't just use your key skills recklessly, think before using them. Bad habit number 4 is ignoring split push potential. Ignoring split push potential, which a lot of X-Planers overlook, especially in the mid to late game. You stick with your team all the time, even when your hero and the map situation are perfect for split pushing, taking side turrets, applying pressure, and forcing the enemy to respond. When all 5 of your teammates are grouped mid and no one's pushing side lanes, the enemy team can just group and defend, and there's no pressure anywhere else. But if you split push the opposite lane, they're forced to choose, defend mid or stop your push. When no one's pushing, the game becomes stale, and your team can't move. A good split pusher opens the map, creates space, and lets the rest of the team breathe. Many XP laners are duelists and wave clearers. They're built to 1v1 and take turrets while surviving ganks. If you ignore that, you're wasting your advantage. So go split push when you see an open lane. Number 5 is overextending without vision. Overextending without vision, probably one of the deadliest mistakes for X-Planers in Mobile Legends. You're pushing your lane too far, past the river or near the enemy turret, without knowing where the enemy jungler or roamers are. You're basically gambling your life for a few extra minions or turret damage, and it often ends in a gank. Most X-Planers are isolated. Once you push past the river, you're exposed to ganks from the jungler, mid laner, and roamer. X-Plane is usually the side of the first turtle, which means enemies often rotate there early. If you don't have a ward or vision and no mobility, you're easy to dive or lock down. When you die from overextending, the enemy jungler gets gold, exp, and confidence. Plus, you just wasted your lane lead. So don't be so aggressive and early wait till the roamer check the bush for you. Bad habit number 6, not watching enemy emblems or spells. This is one of the huge awareness mistakes that many XP laners make, especially in 1v1 lane matchups or when engaging in team fights. You're diving, trading, or committing to fights without checking what battle spells or emblems the enemy is using. These choices drastically affect how much damage they can take, deal, or survive with, and ignoring them can get you killed. It's bad because diving a hero with Vengeance, Flicker, or Purify without knowing can make you lose a winning fight. Be careful blowing everything on a hero thinking it's a kill, and they flicker away or use Purify to remove CC and turn the fight. Always watch their spells first. It's risky because when you try to dive a hero under turret, not realizing they have Flicker, Revenge, or Execute, and it ends in a suicide play. And for the last bad habit is forgetting to build situational items. You stick to a default build for your hero no matter what the situation calls for. For example, you might always build the same core items, like War Axe for damage, even if you're against specific heroes or situations that require a different approach. The inability to adapt to enemy composition is bad because if you're against a heavy magic team but you build only physical damage items, you'll be vulnerable to burst from mages like Lilia or Lunox. You won't be as effective if you don't adjust your build to counter your enemy's strengths. Certain situational items provide critical stats that can help you survive fights, deal more damage, or sustain better. By ignoring these items, you miss out on these essential advantages. So adjust your item to counter enemy heroes. Don't just buy the default item you are using every game. Be more flexible and smart to win the game. And now let me show you a good gameplay in XP lane. As a jungler main, I still tried to do my best in this game. Go grab something to eat and enjoy. In this match, I pick X-Borg to counter the enemy X-Planer. I will also try to harass her.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume.
An enemy has
Story's
been slain.
over now, I must conclude. I am completely there, watching where I stand still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, feel like weight the person you are. Oh, freaks out like something to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.
Later.